Hello, hello, Jed heads and beard buddies. It's your old friend Jed. And I'm driving to work, as usual. Got a seatbelt on. People have been complaining about that. Better wear a seatbelt, so now I'm doing it. And I want to talk about going digital next generation versus going physical. I personally have went back and forth on the issue multiple times. The benefit is you can take your games with you wherever, and you don't need to physically have them. You can sign into other friends' consoles and just pop in and play whatever game, pending download. And that's the big thing. The launch titles on some of the consoles, or at least on PS4, the launch titles like Killzone is like 49 gigs or something ridiculous. Or 30, I think it's like 32 actually, and then Call of Duty's like 49 gigs, which is how big it is on PC. And it doesn't look that good. Like, the graphics aren't that good, so, it's kind of strange that it's such a big install if there's, not amazing graphics or anything. Like, why do they need that much space? And I've got a couple of predictions. First prediction is that it's lazy coding and lazy compression. They have the space, so why bother compressing it, right? And that's just bad for the consumer. But if you look at like Killzone, there's only like 30-some gigs. It looks beautiful. So that's one reason I am leaning towards going physical, because downloading 50 gigs would take some time. Like, I have the fastest internet connection that they offer in my area, which is not amazing, but it's decent. And that would still take quite some time to download a game. And without preloads being offered thus far, where you download the game before it officially launches, it just makes more sense to get physical. Get physical! Physical! You expected me to do that, so I did. That and a lot of the, right at the beginning of, the era or the generation, a lot of the games coming out are not amazing as far as, like, games that I really, really want. So I might want to sell them or trade them in, which, I do sometimes. I mean, on both consoles, there's nothing that stands out to me as a must-own, going to play for years to come, have to keep it forever. So at the beginning, I'm definitely not going digital. And then the thing is, like, when I think about it, like, I want digital games so I can keep them forever. But then things that I really like and want to keep forever, I like to have physical as well, because it's something to hold, and it has pictures, and it's mine, and I can say, look guys, this is mine, I have this, I love it. I love it. So, I'm kind of torn. More than likely, though, I have a feeling that when big games come out, especially multiplayer games that I'm going to play a lot, like, the next Halo, or next Gears of War, there's not a lot of multiplayer games I play on PlayStation, maybe like the next All-Stars, I will probably go digital and just play them that way. But for right now, I don't see that happening. And especially with like multiplayer games that you want to play like right away, like, no one's going to wait for 50 gigs to download so they can hop on Call of Duty. No, they're going to go to, the store, buy a disc, come home, and it would be installed before it even got halfway downloaded. That, and if you download everything, you have to think about hard drive space. And hard drive space, while it is coming down in price, is still rather expensive. And with a PS4, you can't use external hard drives, so you have to have a disk drive installed in there. And right now, they have not released how you upgrade your disks and how you can move stuff around. So that's an issue. If I have 500 gigs full and I want to go to a terabyte, Can I move my stuff around? Is it easy? I'd imagine it will be like the PS3, but, you know. We also thought we would be able to play our own music on there and use it as a media center like many people use their PS3, but you can't, so that's the thing that happened. Anywho, I'm still torn on the digital versus physical, but for games that I'm not sure of, I'm definitely getting physical. And that's what I would suggest everyone do. If you're not sure, get physical.